I just had the worst energy drink of my life. Pumpkin cream? Who thought that was a good idea?
And Ohio just had a blood moon this month. Half the state was wondering if it was the end of the world. The other half wondered if Walmart was still open.
Meanwhile, Starbucks is out here serving pumpkin spice lattes that taste like hot dog water.
This episode's brought to you by Backbone Coffee, First Form, and Two Clever Fellas.
Watch or listen.
Casting their faith to reach this world.
Of the word of faith, and God began to heal the people.
Said it's crazy that happened.
She looks like a moon. She looks like the moon. Is what you
Doesn't
said.
mean it's me. I'm just saying that's what she looked like.
Fish on.
Welcome back to another episode of the Casting Faith podcast. We're so glad you're here. It's been real, you guys. It's been real.
That it has. Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here as well.
But are you as glad?
No.
I'm glad. I'm just kidding. Dude, Sweatember.
It's going strong,
It's
man.
going.
Got back on after the back on the horse after the sickness. It's been going good.
Yeah.
Been going good.
I'm struggling.
I'm sure you are.
I need caffeine.
Get yourself some energy drinks from First Form.
Dude, did you know, maybe you don't know this about me. Did you know when I was a baby, I was born 3 months early?
I did know that.
And
I've known you most of my life.
I know you know me most of my whole life, but I don't know if you know my whole origin story, which we're not going to go all the way into. But do you know that when I was a baby, I only weighed 1 pound, and they literally had me on caffeine drips to keep my heart beating? Did you know that?
That's why you drink 3 of them a day now.
There it is. Doctor prescribed, y'all. Doctor prescribed. No, but in all seriousness, I've been keeping up with the no energy drinks
Yeah.
for like the weekday
Mm-hmm.
until we get to Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and then I'm one a day.
That's
So
good. It's going to be better for you.
Saves money. It's more effective.
Mhm.
I drink a lot more water and Formula One Clear, dude. Formula One Clear by First Form. This
Yeah.
isn't an ad. This is just general. If y'all need something to drink that's actually going to help you with your protein goals, it mixes like Kool-Aid. It's so good. And they just came out with 2 new flavors. They came out with grape flavor and a fruit punch flavor.
Okay.
And so I'm stoked. I really like the strawberry lime, and they also have a lemonade, which is really, really good.
Yeah, I've had the lemonade. The lemonade is really good.
So I'm really pumped about the grape one because I love me some grape.
Some grape Kool-Aid.
I love me some grape Kool-Aid. But you can't get Kool-Aid without the whole stinking 2
Sugar?
cups of sugar.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of calories and not what we're going for. But dude, I'm on a roll with Sweatember. I'm in a good, flow state with the Sweatember challenge.
It's hard to believe it's almost over, man.
Yeah.
September has flown by.
Let us know, is this long enough for this type of thing, or should we do a 3-month thing? Let us know.
I don't
in
know
the
about
comments.
3 months.
2 months, maybe.
We're
I don't
going
know.
into the holiday season, my friend.
We are, dude. We are. But I'm also like, I'm eager to be out on the water
Yeah.
and doing some more fishing and stuff, especially for these steelhead. But yeah, dude, I'm burning like 3,000, 4,000 calories a day. So
That's
I'm
awesome.
going strong.
Yeah.
Going strong. But dude, I had the worst energy drink of my life
Oh, yeah?
the other day.
What was it?
Okay. I'm out of order on my notes here, but I got to talk about it because this is the worst thing I've ever tasted. And I'm an energy drink guy.
Yeah.
I don't waste energy drinks. I will drink the energy drink. Even if I don't love it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to drink it. For example, I have had energy drinks that are just meh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, take it or leave. I'm not going to leave it. It's going to get drank,
Yeah.
you know? And so, dude, I had I don't even know if I should say the name, but you're going to know because it's kind of universally hated right now. A certain brand of energy drink, not First Form, came out with a pumpkin cream energy drink.
That doesn't even sound good. Like there's nothing there that entices me.
So it came in a bundle box with a very popular energy drink that I like that is like a caramel apple.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
Flavor.
that one either, though.
But dude, when I say I took one drink and it was like whoosh, like spew this swill out of my mouth. It was so bad. It made me so angry. I was excited, not because I'm not even a huge pumpkin spice guy.
Yeah.
And so I was just excited because this brand typically does a great job of nailing the flavors. And I took a drink, and I took one drink, and we talked about it last episode. I think I was expecting the strong drink flavor, like the cinnamony holiday type fall flavors, a little bit of allspice or something in it. But I was expecting like fall in a cup. That's what I was expecting. And what I got was the most artificial pumpkin pie flavored, not even pumpkin pie flavored. It was like you took the pumpkin out of the pie and put it in some skim milk. That's what it tasted like.
That doesn't even sound like
And
carbonated.
it was carbonated.
Anything does
Carbonated skim milk. Pumpkin flavored. That's what it tasted like.
Thank you. I'm not a big fan of anything pumpkin flavored, to be honest with you. Like even like I know I maybe might have a crowd upset with me on this one, but pumpkin roll. I don't like pumpkin roll.
Ooh, I like pumpkin roll.
I don't like pumpkin really anything. I like pumpkin pie. I like pumpkin pie. But I'm not a big fan of pumpkin anything.
I like pumpkin roll. I'm not a huge pumpkin pie guy though.
So I read this the other day, made me laugh, and just talking about this made me think of it. The people that like get all excited about pumpkin flavored stuff in the fall. Do you really like pumpkin flavor, or do you like cinnamon and nutmeg? Because if you ever cut open a pumpkin and smelt the inside, that is not what that smells like.
No, and that's what you like. You like the spices, it's allspice. And dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know how this thing made it off the assembly line. I don't know who tasted this and said, "Yeah, that's good. Let's sell billions of them."
Yeah,
like I don't know. It's almost as bad as the Cracker Barrel redesign, which they totally flip-flopped.
Walked it back. We called it. We called it.
Just saying. Heard it here first. They walked it back, which good for them. Read the room. You know, read the room.
Yeah.
And to this energy
realize
drink,
you made a mistake and own it. Yeah.
Own your mistake. You just come out with. You know what I need? Speaking of the no energy drinks all the time type of thing, I need a drink that is a fizzy water that has the same flavor power of an energy drink. That's what I need. So not just like
caffeine water?
No caffeine.
Okay.
Just the flavor and the texture and the fizziness of an energy drink, but no caffeine.
I don't know if that's possible though. Like
I think so. I think you could make the same. If you're here to hear first, if they would make this sounds so redundant and anti what an energy drink is, but if you gave the flavors of the energy drink without the caffeine, people could buy so many and drink so many.
Pop.
No, because it's not the same. Pop is very cola-ish.
Oh, also, if you're outside of Ohio, it is
sugary.
called pop. It's not soda. 100%. It's pop.
100%. Yeah, I'm from Texas, and it's
pop.
They call it soda and other things, but it's pop. I grew up in Ohio. It's pop. It's pop. It makes a pop sound. It's a pop.
It's pop.
Just saying. That's a very Akron mindset. But, it is what it is. But, dude, this was terrible. I can't get over. Like, I want to talk an hour and a half about how terrible it was.
It sounds awful.
It was the worst.
I know I don't really have a reference because I've never tasted it, but I would not. I would not. The last one that made me do that.
I dumped it on the ground, David.
Another brand that we're not going to say the name of, but they had the bubble gum flavor.
Oh, you didn't like that one?
That was terrible. I couldn't even finish it.
It didn't taste bad. It just tasted weird.
I don't like the taste of bubble gum.
Yeah.
Like unless I'm chewing bubble gum, and I'm very specific. If I'm chewing bubble gum, I need to be either coaching, playing baseball or softball. Yeah. I can't chew it outside of that, and I don't like the flavor.
Man, it's tough. It was rough, dude. I dumped it on the ground outside of my yard.
Yeah, no, thank you. Away. That one's not for me. You can keep that.
Just dumped $3.95 down on the ground.
Yeah, it doesn't make you feel wonderful.
But I went, how dare you insult me like this?
Losing a little Clio that you just spent $6 on your first cast.
When I went fishing with Sean and Justin a couple weeks ago, I told you I didn't lose any little Clios, but I did get snagged and broke off. And then Justin, on just per chance, I was like, dang, there goes $5. And Justin casts out in the same area after like a few minutes, and he catches my line on accident. And he's like, oh, I wonder what's on the other side of that. And I said, it's probably my little Clio I just broke off a few minutes ago.
That's awesome.
Sure enough, he recovers it, retrieves it, and brings it back to me.
That's awesome.
Like,
so
cousin for the win, like that was the best.
I'm interested. At the end of last steelhead season, I did something similar. Hooked somebody's line, pulled it in. There's a little Clio on it. I looked it up, and it was the steelhead color. Like that's the name of the lure is steelhead.
Huh.
So I'm really interested to see how that does coming into the season. I've always my season last year, my wonderful season that we talk about, hammered silver and green. That is
ounce.
That is my go-to. That's what I've stocked up on. I've got blue and silver hammered, green and silver hammered is my go-to. But I'm excited to try the steelhead coloration.
Yeah, dude.
See what it does.
I'm pumped. I'm gonna buy a bunch of different ones. I'm easing myself in though, and I'm lucky though. I didn't lose any.
I've got a lot.
I want new
overbought,
waders,
but I did it on purpose.
I really want new waders, but it's gonna drop me like two hundo.
Yeah, you got to get a good pair though. Living in Ohio, it gets cold. You got to have something that's gonna keep you warm and still breathable.
Fall vibes are here though.
That they are.
Stinking pumpkin cream. I'm so mad. I can't get over
October,
it.
bro.
Dude, it's wild. Can you believe it? We're almost at a year into the show.
That's crazy.
That's wild. We're almost at a year into the show. That's insane. What would that be? Episode 50 something, I think. 52 or
I remember. If it's weekly, 52 makes sense. I remember when you and Sean started, I was excited for you guys. And
we've come a long
Sean.
way. Yeah, he'll be back eventually.
Yeah.
But we love you, man. We're excited for the future of the show, though. We're doing some big things on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We're making some adjustments here and there. We're trying to make it a little bit better all the time. We're going to have some more guests on, some more faith guests, some more friends on, and just talking faith in everyday life, man. We want to show that Christians can have fun.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
We're normal guys that just happen to have the Holy Ghost and live for the Lord and do purpose-filled life.
Yeah,
work,
absolutely.
That's all we are. And so we like to get into all the things. We're interested in what the rest of the world is interested in, but just through the lens of a believer,
Yeah.
So that's our worldview is, we're believers. And
you can be a guy and still serve God.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you know what, though? You can't enjoy a pumpkin cream energy drink.
I don't think anybody can.
Name me one. If you're the one out there, because you all know.
If you're the one, like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Ridicule me in the comment section.
If
But
you're not the one, like and subscribe.
everyone I know has said it's terrible.
I won't try it.
It's so bad.
So I'm just going to say it's terrible.
For me, you can't go wrong. Why not like an apple cider? Like somebody needs to come up with
makes
apple.
sense.
Like make an apple cider.
Listen, man, talk about
Energy drink.
seasonal stuff, though. It is to the season, and I hope they bring it back. Starbucks has the apple flavored drinks. Those are my favorite.
Oh, yeah?
That gets me in trouble.
Apples. What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
They do a apple crisp latte. Hot
I've
or
never heard
iced.
of that.
Oh my goodness. It's
Interesting.
so stinky. It's like apple pie in a cup.
I'm gonna have to try it.
It is my go-to. That is my fall drink. And you guys have heard me say I drink my coffee black.
You're not a PSL guy?
No, I think we're going to get into that, what I think that tastes like.
Waiting for the ridicule for calling it a PSL.
Yeah,
Did it happen?
well,
Don't call it that.
never mind. But no, the apple crisp, if they bring it back, I'm going to look it up, man, because I'm getting excited.
So-
I'm salivating thinking about
I'm
it.
so ready. I love the fall. I'm so pumped for the fall. But dude, speaking of Starbucks, I like Starbucks. No shade on Starbucks. I don't love a lot of what they stand for, though.
Yeah.
And I love a lot of what they do. No hate to anybody who thinks differently than me either. We can all be friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
And have a great life together. And I love Starbucks' coffee. It's not bad. I prefer Backbone now because they just care more about me, and my views and my worldview. And
Right.
it's good coffee and it's more affordable for me. So I'm like out of the stage in my life where I'm going to spend $6 on a cup of coffee. I'm not. I don't want to do that. I'll just make it at home and do it right. But I do like when I first started drinking. I feel like this is a confessional podcast. When I first started drinking coffee, what really hooked me was Starbucks' pumpkin spice latte.
Did you wear Ugg boots?
It literally, maybe. What you got? No, I'm kidding. It definitely was one of the things that got me in. I love it. Was so good. But that was what, in 2008 or something, or 2007. I don't know when. Like I first started drinking it, probably junior high or whatever, and it was so good. They changed it.
Did they change it, or did your taste buds change?
No, they changed it.
Because I don't ever remember liking it.
They changed it, and there's stuff on it, man. Starbucks pumpkin spice latte Okay, so it's officially pumpkin spice season. We talked about it last episode. First Form even came out with a pumpkin spice latte protein, which I'm sure is delicious.
Yeah, I would try that.
But dude,
Never mind. But it's creamy and delicious.
it's not that energy drink.
No,
that
I'm
wasn't
talking about
First Form.
Forms.
But yeah, no, it's probably really good. And I'm probably going to do this on air, but I'll make Backbone and mix the pumpkin spice latte protein into it.
Hey,
and
speaking
come up
of
with
that,
something powerful.
Backbone. Could we do some apple?
Oh, like you're looking for a flavored thing? David's like, hook me up, make it. You know, we did we talked to Cam a little bit about maybe going down to Louisiana and checking out the roastery.
Yeah,
and
that'd be
stuff.
really
It'd
cool.
be super fun. Make good content and fun.
Yeah.
But I'm seriously thinking about mixing the pumpkin spice latte protein with the Backbone coffee and making my own pumpkin, and it's protein powered. Another thing Starbucks did is I saw this on Instagram. They're making a protein latte series. So it's each grande will have 15 grams of protein in it.
Hey,
But
listen, I'm all for fitness, but have you noticed like everybody's like
protein,
jumping on the protein?
Yeah. I love protein. You love protein? Protein.
It's protein.
But protein. Anyways,
Brochacho. Remember those
but
commercials?
I feel like we can. Yeah. I got you a protein shake. You got me a protein shake. I love protein. You love protein? But speaking of protein, I feel like I could just do better on my own and not spend $8 on a cup of coffee from
absolutely.
Starbucks. And I could mix it with Backbone and First Form. And so, in fact, that's what me and my wife do. We quit buying the creamers like the International Delight, and we just use the flavored protein or collagen that we buy from
that's
First
a good
Form.
call.
And it's so good.
Yeah. I'm a fan of, like I said, the black coffee, and I don't think anybody
Psycho.
beats Backbone when it comes to
No,
black
I
coffee.
love iced black coffee. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's good.
But dude, sorry, I'm off track. I'm all over the board. I'm fully
Back
caffeinated.
to pumpkin spice
Back to the PSLs. Starbucks they changed it.
Listen, you guys are going to see me post a picture of Charlie in the river with his PSL, his Ugg boots instead of his waders,
That's so
cell
funny.
phone in hand.
Cowboy hat on. Just saying, bro.
Pumpkin spice steelhead.
Yeah, that would be good. Fishy pumpkin. That's what it tastes like. Seriously, they changed the formula, and it's like fact that they did this. When you walk into it, originally it tasted so good. It was cinnamon and nutmeg. It was a really good flavor. It was very like thick cream. It was good.
Yeah.
And I'm not the only one that thinks this. I know for a fact I'm not the only one that thinks this. It tastes like hot dog water.
It does. It does. I think my wife is the first one who told me that. And I don't know if it ruined it for me or the fact that it literally tastes like hot dog water.
Yes. And you know what?
Like you boiled some Franks
Yeah.
and you're drinking the water. And I want everybody to have that visual in their mind, that taste.
While you're carrying around your $9 coffee.
Yeah, because that's what it tastes like. It's true.
It tastes like hot dog water. It's so bad. And it wasn't always like that. I remember because it's what got me into drinking coffee when I was young.
Okay.
It was better back then. And my taste buds probably changed, but I know for a fact Starbucks had a lawsuit or something a couple of years ago where they found out that there was 0 pumpkin in the pumpkin spice latte.
That's what I said though, man.
There was
you
nothing
really
in
like
it. It's
pumpkin
just
or do you just like
artificial.
cinnamon and nutmeg?
It's artificial stuff.
Yeah.
But it really does taste like somebody boiled up some ballpark Franks and poured the juice into the espresso machine and just brewed something diabolical.
Are you ready to see, because all the pumpkin spice stuff has hit the shelves, I'm sure, but are you ready to see the pumpkin spice protein cereal or whatever that's going to come out with? You're going to walk the aisles and you're going to see just plastered all over it. Pumpkin spice protein.
Pumpkin spice, bologna, pumpkin spice. It's out of
Everywhere.
hand. It gets out of hand is all I'm saying. Now, I'm a big fan of the OG pumpkin spice latte, but whatever swill that they've come up with recently with pumpkin spice that makes it taste like hot dog water, go back to your roots. I'm just saying. You know who didn't do that? Backbone Coffee didn't do that to you. I'm just saying. Anyways, pumpkin spice. Well, we're not in overrated, underrated, but what do you think? Is it overrated or is it underrated?
It is vastly overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. But having said that,
It stands for processed sausage latte, is what it sounds like. That's what it is, bro. It tastes. tastes like pumpkin.
Having said that, though, every couple years I go and I'm like, I'm going to try it because I remember loving this. And then I
It was
fully
so good.
regret it.
20
Fully regret it.
It launched 23 years ago, or 20 years ago. 2003 is when it first launched.
Okay.
But there's no real pumpkin in it, just syrup and spices. And the recipe did, in fact, change in 2015.
You said no real pumpkin in it.
No real pumpkin.
The way my mind works is I picture somebody pouring coffee into a poured out pumpkin.
That's going to be a reel we have to do now.
Just holding a pumpkin.
But this seasonal drink changed, dude. In 2015, they changed it. And now it's just syrup and spices. And hey, we can tell. Tastes like hot dog water. You need to do better. Do better.
Do more apple. Apple is fall to me.
Yeah.
You go to an apple orchard. You go
That's what I'm
pick
saying.
pumpkins in November for...
One of my favorite fall activities is picking apples with the girls.
Yeah. It's a fun one.
So
I enjoy it.
We actually went to Ramsire Farms with my dad and my stepmom came up and we took the girls there and they have... Right, like you can catch it in September. They have an apple spice slushy, and it's amazing.
It is good. My brother had those at his wedding. It was very good.
Dude, do that. Do that as an energy drink. Big energy drink company that's going to go unnamed.
Yeah,
Don't do
do an
pumpkin
apple
cream.
cider.
What are we doing pumpkin cream? Do apple cider and make $1 million. Just saying. Hey, First Form, create a Form energy drink that is apple cider flavor, and you will go bananas.
Yeah.
Dude, I started taking creatine, David.
Every day?
Every day creatine. And not just any creatine, First Form creatine.
That's the only creatine I take.
It's amazing. I would say it's delicious, but it's unflavored, but it doesn't mix. You know how like old creatine got kind of clumpy at the bottom? And
Little gritty.
Yeah, it was like sand.
Yeah.
Not like First Form's creatine. You should be taking creatine. Helps your brain.
Yeah, not only does it help you when you're working out and you're trying to gain a little bit more muscle mass, trying to look a little bit better, but creatine also, studies show it helps you mentally. So taking First Form creatine every day, not only good for your physical health, but your mental health as well.
Creatine. Get you some creatine.
First Form.
Creatine. First Form creatine. First Form.
Creatine.
Creatine, 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 creatine. First Form. First Form. First. Man, that would do so good. But yeah, dude, it's not a conspiracy theory. It's true theory. It's truth juice, bro. Just saying.
Here's an overrated, underrated for you.
Yeah.
Caramel apple suckers.
So good.
So good.
But will rip the cavity right out of rip the filling right out of your
for
teeth.
sure. And so much sugar. But so good.
Again, make that an energy drink.
Yeah.
Don't do the pumpkin stuff. That's not
Give
what
us
you want.
apple. Fall is for apples.
Just saying. Apples. Give us apples. Just angrily
give us
shout
apples. Here's
for
the
half
real
hour.
apples.
Oh man. Anyways, it was horrible. I couldn't believe how bad
Yeah,
it was.
no, thank you. That's not for me.
In the middle of September, I do love my sweet treats.
Yeah.
And I will spring for one of those every once in a while. But man, I just think we need to do better. I think people just get caught up in the consumerism of pumpkin spice. And,
Yeah, we're going to plaster pumpkin on everything.
Yeah.
Here's
It's
a-
not that good.
Pumpkin flavored steel chair. I'm going to buy it.
Yeah. I just don't
There's no
think
need.
I just don't think it's good, man. For me, the best is the apple slushies.
Yep.
That's
Give
you're
it-
right, dude.
Give
We're
us
in the- we're in-
apples.
But what, dude? What when you think of fall, when you go back in your life and you think of fall, what best describes that for you? What gets you excited? We talked about it before about like chili season and different things like that, different foods and stuff like that. But you think it's just the apples?
No, I think my favorite flavor in the fall is apples. But what makes me think of fall the most as a Ohioan growing up is football.
Yeah.
Football for me.
I think
Buckeyes, unfortunately the Cleveland Browns, local football, high school football, college football, just football.
yeah, dude. You know this about me. I'm not big into those.
Yeah, I know.
I do enjoy it. I used to watch it I love college football above
Yeah, I do
NFL.
too.
I
do
think
too.
the NFL is like, dude, I'm going to get murdered for this. But like, I think it's like good put me to sleep thing.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, so it's easy to say I don't enjoy it.
Yeah. I'd rather watch baseball.
Yeah, I love baseball. Baseball's my sport.
I would rather watch the UFC too, though, over all those other things.
I would rather watch college football than the UFC.
Not me,
personally.
man.
I can
love
watch.
me.
I can watch. What's one of my favorite things on Saturdays is my son plays football, so we have football games usually earlier in the day. But then I can go home and I can just watch college football from noon until midnight, just different games over. And
I think I used to
veg
love
out on the couch and just watch football.
I used to love basketball. It just got ruined for me when they started doing like the super teams.
Yeah.
When people were like, let's go here and let's do this and let's do that. And everybody's going to say that's because you're from Ohio and LeBron left you. But it did kind of ruin it for me. And I'm like, this is just a bunch of...
I just don't enjoy the sport that much of basketball.
I loved watching it.
I get the appeal of basketball. I do. I get the athleticism.
And I think that's...
definitely takes some talent. It's just not my cup of tea.
For me, it's probably because I've played that with friends at the church, and I know enough about the sport because I played it a little. And I don't people who know me are laughing right now because it's like a pain to try to get me to come out to church ball. But it's not. It's something that I can enjoy watching and playing.
Yeah.
Same with UFC. It's like I didn't box or anything like that, but I wrestled a lot in high school and junior high, and so I relate more to that stuff and understand that more.
Definitely
it's
makes
more
sense.
exciting for me to watch something like that.
I played and coached both football and baseball. Those are my favorites. That's what I know the most about. Though.
I had fun with church softball. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
But I think those years are over for me.
I would play again. I would not coach.
I don't know. It's steelhead season.
Yep.
Like that's how I feel. Like
Right.
Fishing's my jam.
Yeah.
And so, but it's interesting. So when I think of fall, I think of steelhead. I think of the pumpkin stuff. I think of cornfields and pumpkin patches and apple picking with the girls and apple cider and all the things. Good caramel apple or candy apple.
I loved summer, but fall is probably my favorite season.
Yeah, for sure. It's up there.
Yeah, it's Northeast Ohio. We have a very finite time of actual fall weather, though. I feel like it goes from 90 to 45 in like 2 days.
Yeah, and I think that it stinks because right now it feels like it's taking forever to get to fall.
Yeah,
but then the gap from summer to fall and the gap from fall to winter is drastically different. Like it's going to be fall for 5 seconds and then it'll be snowing.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, as much as I like fall, I can't.
Yeah, dude.
What drives me away from fall is the fact that winter follows it. I cannot stand the cold. I cannot stand the winter, snow. Forget it.
Yeah, it's tough, man. But I remember that taking field trips to the pumpkin patch and youth group lock-ins. Remember we went to, what was it? We did the hayride at the church for all those years.
I do.
Where was that? I don't even remember.
Walnut Ridge.
Walnut Ridge. We would go to this hayride, and it was so fun. And it would just have all those things, and it was just a core memory. It was so fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun, a lot of good memories.
And but nothing says fall like those things to me, and Steelhead's a big part of that. But
yeah, well, absolutely. Steelhead for me with the fall too.
So, dude, I got a story. Ready?
I'm ready.
I hope this is the right button. Okay.
Look at you.
I got a story for you, right? Okay. Earlier this month in September, it was the September 8th or 7th, the whole world turned into part-time stargazers. We looked at a blood moon.
Okay.
Or it's also sometimes called a corn moon. And here in Ohio, people went nuts. People went crazy looking at this thing. Not like I don't know, that's over-exaggeration, but some folks were standing out in cornfields looking at it, looking at the sky, being weirded out by it, okay? And a big part of fall is the spooky season. I'm not a big partaker of that,
No.
and neither is my family, but everybody's making such a big deal about this blood moon. Half the internet was like, wow, this is beautiful, it's peaceful, look at this wonder, it's amazing how this happens sometimes. And the other half was like, yep, it's the book of Revelations, it's the end times, this is a sign of the times. It's the end of the world. Pack it up. And they were like ready for the rapture. Right. And so biblically, people aren't crazy to think about it, though. There's some legs there for this blood moon that happened. Joel chapter 2, verse 31 says, the sun will be turned to darkness and the moon to blood before the coming of the great and terrible day of the Lord. So before Jesus returns, there will be. And for me, like a logical explanation for that would be the harvest moon or the corn maze moon.
Yeah, it makes sense.
The blood moon. So stuff like this. And so there's some legs there. But like grandma shouldn't be texting you saying, get your bags ready for the rapture.
Right.
You know, like we don't know the day or the hour.
Nobody knows the day or the
and
time.
this isn't the first one. But there's like I can tell you right now, like, in the past several years, I've heard more and more about the blood moon.
Yeah.
And I've seen more and more. And there's like eschatology there, which I'm not prepared to dive deep into right now. But it is a sign of the times.
Oh, for sure. And I think different things going on around it kind of ties into that as well. People are heightened senses. Words are hard. Heightened senses around those type of things when it comes to biblical prophecy, because we're seeing things unfold.
But it's interesting that it's in the spooky seasons,
Yeah.
you know? And I think that, I don't know, man, I don't want to harp too much on that, but like, it's interesting to me that it's a sign of the times, and it's in the fall season where like, I'm being careful how I say this. If you celebrate Halloween, that's on you and your family. I don't think that that's a heaven or hell issue. I think that you can have a lot of fun with that. For me and my family, we don't.
Right.
I know people, I have very close friends that do. There's no judgment on my end on that whatsoever. I just don't think it's wise, just from a practical, I don't know, I'm a parent. I don't want my kids thinking it's okay taking candy from strangers. And that's just the root of it for me. Like, I'll buy candy and we'll have a harvest fun thing where it's not weird. And if you want to dress up like a superhero, go for it.
Right.
You know, like, I don't care. But that's just my view on that. And everybody's entitled to their own opinion on that. But like, when the blood moon happens, there is a cultish feeling during these seasons in the fall where people get dark and spooky and weird things. A couple years ago, we had some like ominous witchcrafty stuff happen on the church grounds that like launched like a watch program for us, you know? Like, people get weird. They get out of their minds and celebrate it in a weird way. That's all I'm saying. But the blood moon isn't part of that. That's just a normal thing that happens sometimes, and it's cool to see. I remember the clips this past summer, watching that with my family with the special glasses, and so it's a cool thing that happened. But do you think, so David, the blood moon over the Ohio cornfields, are you panicking, or are you just throwing on like a cool picture on Instagram with hashtag?
So I'm not panicking. I think with anything, when it comes to biblical prophecy about the end times, I think it's important to understand. I mean, it's fun to speculate, to read, to think about all the different craziness. And you read through some of the biblical prophecy of the end times, it does get crazy. Yeah. Just be prepared.
Yeah.
We don't know when it's going to happen. Just make sure your walk is right with God. Make sure that you have that understanding where you stand with salvation, and that you're ready whenever that day does come. Because regardless of the signs of the times, we don't know the hour that he comes. We can look for the signals, we can look for the signs, and I think they're all around us.
And this one was like visible across all North America, which is cool. You know?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely cool. I just don't think it's anything to panic over.
Yeah, it's like an indicator of harvest season.
Yeah.
And so it's cool that it's in there, but also it's interesting that the Bible accounts for this. And Joel, when it references this,
right?
But it references this in biblical way of talking, like, what color is blood? Red.
Yeah.
The blood red. The moon will turn blood red. That means it could possibly happen during a harvest time.
Yeah.
Am I saying I know when the rapture is going to take place? No, I'm not saying that. Nobody knows. But like, it's cool that the Bible points to something that actually happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think a lot of times we, you know, as believers, sometimes we pick and choose what we actually want to believe in the Bible. And I think that that's a dangerous thing. I think we got to look at the Bible at face value. And if you're going to have faith in the Bible, you need to believe what the Bible says.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think we gloss over a lot of, the Bible is wild.
Yeah.
Like, there's some
wild
stuff in there that you're like, whoa, like, if Jesus is real and God is real, my experience is real, then all of this is or was real. And that's a cool thing. And so many people just don't want to talk about it because you might be looked upon as crazy.
Right.
And it's funny, Brother Wrench was preaching this Sunday. He was talking about it. He was like, for the non-believer, some of the things that we do looks really crazy.
Yeah. And
it's true. But guess what? I'm a believer. And that's what this show is. We're believers. And so some of the stuff we talk about might seem a little crazy, but we're believers. We cast faith in everyday life. And so I don't think you got to be careful not to just gloss over it. Like, hey, this existed. I don't think you should dwell on it and be like, man, this is my whole life studying the weird stuff. But like, it's cool to talk about. Though. And it's fun because the Bible is fun and the Bible is entertaining. And the Bible has some of the greatest stories ever told in it. And they were all real. If you're a believer, that's what you believe. So, which is
what I think is really cool too with the Bible is more and more history is proving the Bible. You're seeing instances where things are being revealed that people passed away as just speculation or just a story that was passed down generation to generation. But history, archaeology is finding evidence of the kings that are mentioned in the Bible, and the occupations of different areas, and just a lot of things are proving the Bible true, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, man, and it's cool. It's cool because like we know that in the end times, the Bible says it'll the former rain and the latter rain will be poured out. That means we're going to see some cool things.
Yeah,
it means we're going to see, like, if you go to a church where you haven't seen somebody be healed, I hate to, like, this is not a like promo for FAC Talmage, but I've watched people be healed. I've watched people receive the Holy Ghost. I've watched people's lives change. I've watched miracles and signs and wonders take place. Sean's talked about it on the episode before, where he's literally been on the mission field with evangelists and mission fields where he witnessed physical like stuff is going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's going to be incredible and it's going to be undeniable.
hey, supernatural stuff's going to happen. The Bible is a supernatural book.
Yeah.
And we need to be prepared for the supernatural. We can't try to like factualize it away.
Yeah, you got to have answers, and you can't be afraid to talk about it.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, I don't know everything. Yes, I'm a licensed minister in our organization, but I'm not the smartest guy ever. I don't claim to think I know everything. I don't claim to have all the answers, and I'm okay to be corrected too if I'm wrong. Like, tell me I'm wrong. It's okay. I'm not too prideful to say that I've made a mistake or I've said something. I'll try to do my best to be a good steward of what I know. You know, that's kind of where I'm at. And so it's just cool. The Bible is really incredible, and there's a lot of things in it. But there is Bible to this episode, and we kind of want to dive into that a little bit. The blood moon turns the sky red, and everybody panics. But Joel did talk about it. The prophet Joel, in the book of Joel 2:31 says, "The sun will be turned to darkness, and the moon to blood before the coming of the great and terrible day of the Lord." The Bible doesn't tell us, though, to panic.
No.
When you see this, okay? It's just a indicator to live ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
Live ready. It's not now go look up all of the calendars and find out when all the harvest moons and pick one of those and say, that's when I'm coming back.
Right.
No, in fact, it does say that nobody knows the day or the hour where God is coming back. Nobody knows the day or the hour, but we can know the seasons, and I think we're in the seasons. And that's not because of a blood moon. I just think that God is ready to come back. I feel that in the spirit. And but it's interesting to see that the Bible does talk about these things. Matthew 24:42 says, "Therefore keep watch, because you do not know on what day your Lord will come. We do not know the hour, but we know the assignment." And that's what I want to relay to our listeners today. The seasons that are coming up might be try to produce fear. It might try to produce spookiness. It might try to produce panic. But the Bible says just live ready.
Yeah.
And so that's the challenge, is to live ready. Live ready for that return. It's interesting. It's interesting that all the things that we are going to see and watch take place. And it's cool to see the miraculous and the signs and wonders, but it's also cool to see the signs of the times
Absolutely.
coming to pass. Like this is not in my notes, but have you seen the red heifer sacrifices?
Yeah.
And they're preparing for that. That's like a prophetic thing that's going to take place in the new
Before the
temple.
rebuilding of the temple. Yeah.
And so that stuff's happening
Yeah. It's crazy.
kind of below the radar, and you can kind of see it, and it's not there to be like panic, but it's like, no, be ready.
Just be ready. Yeah. It's
'cause,
God
like,
giving you a warning sign
stuff's happening.
to get yourself right.
There was like during the pandemic and the lockdowns, they were breeding red heifers here in Texas. I think it was Texas, and they literally shipped them to Israel to prepare for the sacrifice.
Yeah. It's crazy to think about.
A lot of end times, these stuff is happening. There's wars and rumors of wars. We're there. There's wars and rumors of wars right now.
Absolutely.
The earthquake, all the signs and natural disasters will escalate. Well, we've seen that. We've seen floodings. We've seen earthquakes. We've seen all these things. Am I saying the Lord's coming back today? No. Am I saying that
We're
he's
just saying be ready.
just be ready? That's what it comes down to, is just be ready. Don't be caught unaware, like know the season that you're in. We could be in this season for another 50 years, another 100 years,
Right.
another 1,000 years we could be in this
We don't
season.
know.
We don't know. But what we do know is we can live ready.
Yeah.
And be ready for when the day of the Lord is coming. And so that's kind of what we want to do. And the cool thing is you don't have to lose who you are with that. You can be you and live for God and live a holy life.
Absolutely.
Like you can still be a normal person and live for the Lord. And that's kind of the point of this show, I just think it's wild that kind of stuff is happening all around us.
Absolutely.
And if we're not careful, we'll get to this point where we're desensitized.
Yeah, I think that's easy to do in today's society. We have a 24-hour news cycle, constantly having things thrown at us, and I think that if we're not careful, get desensitized to everything that's going on.
Like the whole UFO drone thing that
Yeah.
happened, and it's like, no, nothing
Over
to see
like
here,
that,
and
yeah.
everybody's like, yeah, whatever. Like, what's the new? You
Right.
know, like nobody cared. And there's like disclosures and stuff like that. I personally have my own thoughts on that. Maybe that's another
Same.
episode, but I don't think I think it's all spiritual, and I don't want to boil it down to all of that. But
Right.
like, it's interesting. But we are being desensitized, like through the news and other things.
I think just kind of a broad overview of where I stand with that. I think that we believe in the supernatural. We believe in the Bible. The Bible is a supernatural book. We believe that there is a spiritual realm all around us all the time. The Bible says that there's spiritual warfare. They're going on around about us all the time. And I think there's a different realm that sometimes we can tap into,
Yeah.
a spiritual realm that maybe we catch a glimpse of. And I think that might be what's going on, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's interesting the season we're in. A cup of Backbone coffee, and now I reorganize my fishing tackle box in Hebrew.
Yeah, and then you lost a lure on your first cast.
I did. But have you ever had this coffee? It's good coffee. Have you ever had it?
I've had Backbone coffee. I love it. It's the only coffee I drink every morning, straight black.
Like a psycho.
But it's delicious.
It is
Backbone's
delicious.
coffee's flavors are one of a kind, truly unique and delicious.
So get a bag.
Now,
Don't wait. Get it now. All right, dude.
Where were we? We were talking about the weird stuff going on in
Yeah, there's
Signal
lots.
Times.
Yeah, I think too, and like then there's stuff in the Bible that we just kind of gloss over all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's interesting that we do that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we believe in the infilling of the Holy Ghost. Cool. We believe in miracles, signs, and wonder. Cool. But giants were real.
Yeah. The Bible tells us. I mean, one of the most famous Bible stories they teach in Sunday school, the kids, and everyone knows the story is the story of David and Goliath. What was Goliath? He was a giant.
Yeah, we talked about this last episode about those small wins in your faith leading
Yeah.
up to the big battle. Well, the big battle for David. Well, I can make the argument the big battle for David was for the kingdom
Yeah.
with Saul.
Oh, absolutely.
But before that, there was a literal giant.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to go too deep into this, but I did find a weird Ohio-specific thing
Yeah.
that me and you have talked about privately a couple of times. And I kind of want to just bring it up and talk about it a little bit. You
Yeah,
guys-
absolutely.
All right. Right here in Ohio, we've got one of the weirdest historical mysteries in the country, the Great Serpent Mound.
Yeah.
Not a cheesy roadside attraction, but a legit prehistoric earthwork shaped like a giant snake stretched out over 1,300 feet long in a ridge in Adams County. It looks like it's about to swallow an egg even. So it's an interesting archaeological thing. Archaeologists argue about who built it. Some say it was the Adena people around 300 BC. Others say that it was for ancient culture around 1100 AD, but nobody really knows. But if you ask people like me and David, they'll tell you the giants built it, or that the giants were buried there. And so I think it's an interesting thing to talk about. Now, I
Yeah, for
don't
sure.
I don't claim to know what's in the Great Earthworks. It is
No.
just kind of one of those wonders that are out there, and it's local to Ohio. And it's not the only mound out there, but there was like a culture of mound builders prehistorically. That's what they tell you.
Yeah. Throughout the Ohio Valley, actually, they estimate, archaeologists, that is, estimate over 10,000 mounds and earthworks spread out across Ohio and the Ohio Valley.
Which is crazy.
And you mentioned the Adena, the Hopewell people are also people that they believe may have been tied to these earthworks, these mounds. But if you ask those tribes, they say that they were there
Before
them.
which is crazy. So it's cool to talk about. Listen, I'm not claiming that I know what these earthworks are about.
Right.
I'm not claiming that I know what's in the mounds. All I know is there's a lot of secrecy behind it.
Yeah.
And you can't excavate there because it's a wonder.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't dig into it. And they don't even think they let like LiDAR scans or anything like that.
That I don't know. That'd be interesting to look into.
But man, all I know is like in the Bible, there was this giant, you know, His name was Goliath. And he was a part of a tribe of people. And the Bible says back in the day that there were Nephilim, and they were, this is where the giants and the heroes of old came from. Now, do your own research on that. Let your pastor tell you what's right and wrong on that. I'm not trying to tell you anything absolute with that. I'm just saying this is what the Bible says. This is what Goliath came from. And he wasn't the only one. The Bible says this, it was in the days of Noah. And in the end times, guess what it will be like? Like it was in the days of Noah. Now, am I saying that giants walk among us? Shaquille O'Neal's pretty tall.
I don't know if he's a giant, though.
Dude, isn't he 7 foot?
I don't know.
Or Andre the Giant? I mean, come on, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. I don't know.
True.
Am I saying he's a Nephilim? No. But what I'm saying is the Bible says it, so it exists. And so, like anything else that exists, proof of that should exist.
Yeah.
And there's like historical papers throughout the world, history, that have been covered up and hidden. There's like literal newspapers talking about giant bones being found.
So what's interesting to me, and I think that I've said this when I came on as a guest originally, is to me, when different cultures talk about things, when different cultures that are spread out throughout history that should have never been linked have the same thing, to me that indicates that something was going on.
Yeah.
And if you look at ancient cultures throughout the world, they all have references to giants.
Yeah. And even if it's not the Bible, it's in the Quran, it's in whatever else.
It's everywhere.
And so, like, there's a bunch of cross-reference points
Yeah.
on this, but it's one of those things like, no, it never existed.
Yeah, it's something that's brushed under the rug, and you talk about it, you sound kind of crazy, but when you start to look into the historical evidence of it, there are a lot of representations of giants throughout history. Actually, here in the United States, a lot of the cultures, the Native American cultures, have stories of giants. You look, and this is contested, but you look at newspapers throughout the 1800s, 1900s, early 1900s.
Yeah.
There is discoveries of giants, and a lot of them are associated with these burial mounds. And that's contested. A lot of people will say that that was just newspapers trying to sell paper.
It would make sense maybe, if that's where they were.
Yeah.
My point is we talked about this a bunch too. 95% of the ocean's not been explored.
Right.
How much of our earth hasn't been excavated or looked into.
Yeah.
Like they're there somewhere. And a lot of things, the Bible says will go back to dust, like some things we may never know. But if you're going to believe the Bible, you got to believe that this existed.
Yeah.
Because it's in there. And so it's interesting to look about, but I thought it was interesting that we have a great serpent mound. And one of the leading theories on what is in it is that there are giant bones buried there.
I find it interesting that it's a serpent mound, and what was the representation of
it's interesting,
the enemy and Eden, and that's just another.
Another cool thing, talking about Golgotha, where Jesus was crucified. Golgotha's cross, like that hill that Jesus was crucified on, was named after Goliath of Gath. A lot of historians believe that's where Goliath's head was buried.
Wow.
Which is so powerful. I'm not trying to preach right now, but I could. I have a message. You know what I mean? Like it's incredible the meaning behind that. Goliath of Gath, Golgotha. It's literally in the name, and a lot of people believe that Goliath's head was buried at Golgotha, and that's where Jesus was crucified. Literally, the blood. There's so much typology there. I can't get it all the way into right now, but it's incredible that happened. And so, point is that there were.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about the Israelites in the last episode.
Gog and Magog.
Yeah,
there was so many giants in the Bible.
Well, what was the fear of the Israelite spies when they were getting ready to go into Canaan, into the Promised Land? It was, we are like grasshoppers to them. They're giants.
Yeah, and so, and man, the perspective on that was so defeating, and because like they saw the blessings of the land, and they thought so little of themselves. We talked about this last episode too. Their faith wasn't strong enough for that promise. And those people, their punishment for that was they kept wandering. They kept wandering and they never got to see the promised land. Yeah. But there was a Caleb generation that rose up and said, our God's bigger than this.
Right.
And so whether it's a literal giant or a metaphorical giant or whatever, your God is bigger.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't talk yourself out of your purpose and your destiny and your plan of God for your life because you're worried about the battle.
Right.
That one's free. I'm just saying, like it's incredible that that God would all the things that God has created, and even if the mounds are just some kind of natural wonder, it's really cool, and I want to go there because it's close.
Man, I don't know how it could be a natural wonder though. You look into how that would. It's to me, it's just like the pyramids. Like how?
Yeah,
With the tech, there's no way.
Some say it's like one of the asteroid like impact sites and stuff like that.
That's silly. In my opinion, that's silly. I don't know, man. There's something to it though.
So it's cool though. It's unique.
Is.
It's interesting, and it's local. So let us know. Should we go? Like we could do that. It'd be fun.
Hey, I've heard rumors of a burial mound in Talmadge.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's look
over
into
by
it.
the fairgrounds.
Why
man.
not? Let's look into it. They'll tell you. Listen, a lot of people will tell you. There's so many theories on what this could be, but it is cool. It's cool. And what interesting though, because a lot of theories is that the Smithsonian has covered up the giant bones.
Man, I don't know. I do know that in a speech at Niagara Falls, President Lincoln actually talked about the eyes of the extinct giants, which bones filled the mounds of America have gazed upon Niagara as ours do now.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's history. That's cool. I don't know. I'm not saying I believe. I'm just saying it's interesting.
It is.
And it's fun to talk about.
What's cool about it to me is it's a unique tie to the United States with what we're talking about here, and I mean biblical accuracy with giants. I mean, it's crazy. It is. There's a lot of look into it. I would just say look into it. Look into the Native American lore behind giants and the mounds and Lovelock Cave out in Nevada.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's where the giants were. Maybe I am. Maybe it is. Maybe it's, and a lot of times it tracks, like the Serpent Mounds track with the solstice calendar.
Yeah.
Talk about the blood moon and all these other things. It would kind of predict all of that. So it could be that. It could be the mounds of the giant bones, or it could just be Ohio's, first giant slip and slide. Who knows? I don't know what it is. That'd be a gnarly sled hill or something, snowboarding.
I don't know.
But would you rather believe the Serpent Mound is that, or I don't know, man, or is it just? What do you think? Is that what's your thoughts on it? I don't know I don't know. It's interesting. I think it's interesting. So I'll leave it at that.
To me, one of my favorite podcasts, and maybe one day we'll join them. They had a guest on, and they asked the question. With this being said, I'm going to ask it to you.
Okay.
Should we support the Giants?
Should we support the Giants?
Should people in the United States support the Giants? And this is directly ripping off of them.
Oh, okay.
And I love them. If you guys are watching,
you talking about ninjas?
Yes,
I love them. That's a fun show.
If you guys are watching, I love this, and this was hilarious to me. Should we support the Giants?
Are you trying to gaslight me right now?
I am.
No. You know what? No.
But what about our listeners in San Francisco and New York that love the football Giants and the baseball Giants?
Roll Tribe is what I have to say. Roll Tribe, baby.
Oh, ninjas, if you guys are listening, we love you.
Yeah,
guys.
You guys are awesome. Andy actually shouted us out once.
Yeah, I remember that.
Cameos. So it's a fun show, and they get way into it more than we do. But it's fun to think about. I don't know. It's interesting. All of these things are interesting, but it all kind of points to that Bible topic here.
Yeah.
Is that live ready.
Yeah,
because we don't know, and we don't battle against flesh and blood, but we battle against principality, high places.
Yeah,
it's a supernatural battle. It's a spiritual battle, and we may never have all the answers.
No,
and
I don't think we will.
Okay.
Not till we get to heaven, and then at that point, does it matter?
No,
not at all.
And so I think it's all fun and man, interesting. The old newspapers is what gets me. It's pretty cool.
They're wild.
But dude, I think it's been incredible. It's been fun to talk about these things. But the moral of this episode is not pumpkin spice lattes, blood moons, and serpent mounds.
Right.
That's all fun. But the moral of this episode, the point of this episode is live ready. Because the life is getting wild.
Yeah.
And it will get worse. It's going to get worse, but your faith can handle it. The theme of the month is that, building your strength. Sweatember is more about building yourself up, strengthening yourself, making yourself better, both physically and spiritually. And so build up your faith so that you can stand in these times where you need to stand for truth, you know?
Absolutely.
So live ready, but be prepared, you know? That's not a fear thing. It's just a better yourself thing, you know?
And going to sound cheesy, but there are going to be giants that come against you in your life.
Absolutely.
There's going to be giants that you don't understand how they can be defeated.
Amen.
But know that God is on your side. And just like David with that sling,
yeah.
you're one sling away from victory against that giant.
And the cool thing with that too, and there's so much with David, we could do like a month or two on just David. But David never gave glory to himself.
Yeah.
David never said, because I defeated the lion. David never said, because I defeated the bear.
Right.
David never gave glory to the sling.
Yeah.
But David did it all in the name of the Lord.
Yeah. I tell my Sunday school class this all the time. I think too often we think of biblical characters as superheroes, when in reality they're people. And one of my favorite people for this is David.
Yeah.
And I always joke with him and say, it's not because that's my name.
Yeah.
It's because you see David at his highs, you see David at his lows, you see him at his victories, you see him at his weak points when he sinned and fell. You see him when he has the victory over Goliath. And one of the real, like my favorite parts of the story of David is when he has the opportunity to kill Saul in the cave and instead doesn't. And not just shows mercy, but also shows that, hey, I could have done this. He takes that piece of his cloth, because that's just, to me, that's just an ultimate sign of respect and love for the man that is appointed by God at the time. Yeah. It's just, David's such an incredible story. It's such an incredible character.
There's so much there.
Yeah.
And it is a great read. There's a book, Tale of Three Kings. Such a good book. I think it's Gene Edwards. Such a good book on the story. And we talked about this a couple of episodes ago, but House of David was solid.
I still haven't watched it yet. I need to.
You're going to love it.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I might rewatch it. We talked about David in Sunday school this morning. But it's incredible, man, the story of David. And the fact that, God chooses unlikely things. A lot of people think David is a scrawny kid. I don't know. I think David probably had like a temper, just
I think
went
a little bit.
I don't know.
I think of him more like he was probably aggressive is the way I want to put it.
He probably was just ticked that nobody did anything about it and just ran to the field. You know what I mean? Like, I think about it like that. Like, what do you do? In fact, he does kind of say that he's like, why are you letting him talk this way?
Right.
But that came from the small wins,
Yeah.
And so stack those small wins up and be ready, be prepared for these battles because they're coming. Whether that's the end times in the blood moon or anything else that we've talked about, we just need to understand that God desires you to be ready and live ready. Don't be caught unaware.
Yeah.
In the midnight hour, and
Absolutely.
So that's the point. We hope that we've encouraged you with that and brought some levity and some fun to these deeper topics. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun to talk about.
It is.
So it's time for overrated, underrated.
All right, let's go.
Overrated, underrated. Okay. Fall edition, and these on the list here might not be it, but I'm curious. We talked about it a lot. Pumpkin spice season. I don't know, man. I think it's overrated.
Yep. Overrated. Not a fan.
I like it here and there.
Nope.
I don't like it everywhere.
Give me apples.
I don't like it with a fox, not in a box. Jared likes rocks. So do I. Dude, some pretty cool rocks on the Grand River. Just saying. Jared's getting some waders. I'm pumped.
I'm ready to see Jared out there with
I
us.
can't wait. The pictures are going to be epic. Jared's going to catch like a 35-inch steelhead.
Yeah. He's going to set a state record.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. Oh, look at that. So fun. But no, I don't like the pumpkin spice as much as I did before. I like pre-2015 pumpkin spice.
I don't like pumpkin spice.
I like pumpkin pie. I like the pumpkin rolls with the cream in it. Those are good.
Can't do it.
But I'm not about the pumpkin little Debbies or the pumpkin this and the pumpkin that and pumpkin flavored whipped cream and all the things. Like, let's calm down a little.
Yeah.
So I would lean heavier into the apple stuff.
Yep.
And that's my hot take. All right, dude. Bringing it back, way back. Been packing a lot of lunches. David's in school. Sadie's in school. Kendall's in school. Our kids are in school. Packing a lot of lunches lately.
Okay.
And then for my kindergarten classes, I'm helping with a lot of lunches lately.
Yeah.
Lunchables. Overrated, underrated. We talked about Uncrustables being legit. Lunchables.
So, hot take as a 90s kid. Overrated.
Yeah.
Not a fan of Lunchables. I could never do the crackers. The cheese was like a thick log. And,
Government cheese. That's a conspiracy
the
theory.
meat, yeah, it is. The meat was just like processed. It's just not for me. If I did a Lunchable, it was the pepperoni pizza ones.
Right. And that's the specific one I want to talk about. The
Okay.
pepperoni, the pizza Lunchables, overrated, underrated.
Underrated.
Yeah.
They're the best.
You know, a kid had the audacity to look at me and say, "Can you heat this up?"
I did. That was my favorite, man.
What in the world?
Nope, that's how I ate them.
You gotta eat this the way nature intended
I
you to
heated
eat
them
it.
up.
What?
I heated them
I'm
up.
not saying
that
that's
melty
bad.
cheese. Oh, so
I'm not
good.
saying it's
I
bad.
would eat them cold though too.
I'm saying, like, how dare you ask me to warm this up for you? It's a Lunchable. You don't
It's
heat up
good though, man.
Lunchables.
It's good.
Insane. The chicken nuggets ones are gross.
Yeah, no, thank you. Not on that
Gross.
one. That's where I'm saying it's all overrated.
Yeah,
Anything
I do
beyond
too.
the pizza.
I don't think
is
it's real
overrated.
food. I
Mm-mm.
don't think it's
Nope.
real food. There's a
Nope.
hot take.
Nope. Give me. I think we talked about this already, but give me the Uncrustables for a prepackaged lunch, especially on the river.
Yeah. What about youth lock-ins?
Uh,
Bringing it way back. Lock-ins.
My take on that is no, thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I think those are a thing of the past, man.
Thank you, Lord.
Let me know if you're a youth pastor out there. You still doing lock-ins? How's that going?
If you
for
are, you're wrong.
I've been doing this for. I'm not a youth pastor. You can work in youth ministry, but I don't know. I'm like 12,
If you're a
13
youth
years
pastor out there or a youth worker out there and you're still doing lock-ins, let me shed some light on you.
in. You're wrong.
You don't have to do that.
You don't have to.
Don't do that to yourself.
Nothing good happens after midnight.
Hey, I'd say nothing good happens with the youth group after 10 p.m. Call it. Send them home.
Send them home. Sugar them up and send them home. Give them some PSLs and send them home.
Yeah, no thank you. No thank you on lock-ins. That's my take on that. It's not
Yeah.
overrated, underrated. Just no
Just
thank
no-
you.
No thanks. I'm done. I'm done with the lock-ins. I had some fun at some lock-ins.
Yeah.
But back in
had-
the day, it was for the ladies. It was just all the guys would play basketball for 12 hours, and the girls would just sit around watching.
I have
It
some
was
good
no
memories
fun.
from lock-ins. I also have memories of it being like that stretch from 2 to 4 a.m. and you're like, what am I doing?
Can I just go to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thank you.
Oh, no thanks. I agree. Dude, you got a truck.
Yeah, but I'm not moving anything for you.
Dang it. Marcus! Call two clever fellas. When your best friends stop letting you use their truck to move your stuff, call Marcus. Marcus will make life easier.
Marcus will make it happen from junk removal to moving to just handiwork around the house. Marcus and his team will make any need that you have a check off your to-do list.
Do it. Call him.
Two clever fellows.
I don't remember the phone number, but you should call him.
Marcus will make it happen.
Link in the description. Call him. Call him. Too clever. Fellows. Favorite field trip as a kid at school?
The zoo.
The zoo.
I'm a zoo fan.
Remember field day? That was always fun.
It's not a field trip though.
You're kind of right. It's an incentive, is what they call them.
Yeah. I'm a zoo fan for field trips. That's my
Yeah.
good.
I
I like
went
going to the museum though. The
I went
history
to-
museum was fun.
The Harry London's Chocolate Factory.
That was a good
fun.
one.
That was a fun one.
That was a good one.
I went to an Indians game once, I think. I don't know if that was a
fun
field trip.
trip. That's a very fun.
It might have
field
been
trip.
summer school. I can't remember. We did a lot of fun things.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What about okay. I think we've covered it. Oh, okay, Surge soda. That's an oldie.
Yeah.
Okay. There was 2 Mountain Dew type sodas that weren't Mountain Dew that I really liked.
Okay.
Volt soda, but I think it was Coca-Cola,
Yeah.
and Surge.
Yeah. I was a fan of both of those. I don't like Mountain Dew. I don't like regular Mountain Dew.
There's a lot of Mountain Dew theories out there too.
I like Code Red, but
Yeah.
I don't like regular Mountain Dew. But I remember loving Vault, and I would drink Surge.
Yeah.
I think Surge was what got us. Surge was the gateway to,
To
energy
energy
drinks. Yep.
It went from Surge to Amp
Yep.
straight to like Red Bull. And
Mm-hmm.
I remember, I can't tell you last time I had a Red Bull.
Red Bull is one of probably my favorite energy drink.
Really?
Yep.
I haven't had a Red Bull in a minute.
But it's got to be one of the flavored Red Bulls. It's
You
gotta be
remember
blueberry or
remember Rockstar? When's the last time you had a Rockstar?
I don't think I ever did.
Bro, it's an acquired taste. Like,
Yeah, those aren't for me. I
The
don't think
pump-
I ever did it.
but still better than the pumpkin spice. Bob loved Rockstar.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bob probably still rocks with Rockstar. I just think it was it was a thing, man. All interesting. But let us know. I don't think that pumpkin spice latte current version is good. pumpkin swill energy drink. What are we doing? Don't do that anymore. The blood moon was awesome to see.
Yeah,
And it's a cool reminder to live ready. The Serpent Mounds might be a cool podcast visit. That'd be fun.
Yeah, field trip.
Giants existed.
Yes, and I got to tell you guys, starting next month in October, I'm going to be catching some giants on the river.
Steelhead, baby.
This
I'm ready.
guy will not.
We will redefend the belt. I haven't even won it yet, but I'm claiming victory. I think I got this in the bag. We'll see. But we'll put the belt on the line. Biggest steelhead.
All right, I like that
fun.
challenge.
Biggest steelhead of the season. Or we'll do biggest or quantity. Which one?
We'll make sure that we. I say biggest.
Yeah.
I want to catch a bunch though, but I do want to say we'll definitely make some content out on the river with Justin and Sean. And
yeah, it's doable.
Yeah,
even with
we'll
just our iPhones, it's doable.
Yeah,
it'll be fun. But yeah, guys, we love you. We're glad you've been around. If you love the show, do us a favor, share it. There's so many people who have not discovered us yet. We're growing on YouTube. We're growing on Spotify, Apple, all the places. Best thing that you can do to support the show is share the show. Share the show. If you're enjoying what we're doing, share it. Share it with somebody.
Not just would it be big in helping us out, but it would be a giant good thing for you to do.
Zing, 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 zing. Remember, Sweatember is still going. You still have a chance to win Backbone Coffee, First Form gift card, Casting Faith merch, Backbone merch, and bragging rights. All you got to do is post your workout, hashtag Sweatember CFP for a chance to win. We'll be announcing that in our October's Waiter and Wives show with our wives on. It's coming up. It's going to be fun. Shout out to our listeners. Like, comment, subscribe, cast faith in everyday life, and just remember to live ready. That's my last words on this episode is live ready. Live
Absolutely.
ready. Backbone coffee.
Backbone coffee.
No hot dog water there. Nothing to worry about.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. First Form
stuff.
First Form. Get you ready.
It's good.
Good.
It's good.
Backbone.
Quality stuff. Quality supplements for your fitness needs.
Two clever
at
fellas.
First Form. Marcus will make it happen.
Good. Backbone. Good. First Form.
Good.
Two clever fellas.
Good.
Casting Faith merch.
Great.
Do
also
it.
good, though.
Also good. Also good. We love you guys.
Love you.
Listen to the show, like the show, comment on the show, share the show, do all the things, and cast faith in everyday life. Until next time, we'll see you around.
See ya.
Dude, would you rather drink pumpkin cream energy drink or hot dog water?
I'm going to go with neither of those options, please.
It's kind of choosing between gas station sushi and Taco Bell breakfast.
Yeah.
Blech.
Awful.
Drink coffee.
Good coffee.
Coffee, good. Protein,
Creatine.
creatine, good. Christmas lights, good.
Good.
All right. And sorry, dude. We're back.
It's okay. And we're back.